Hi, this is Dr. Rick, and in this video we're going to show some dynamic and static stretching you can do after you run or after you work out. All right, very important then to start lengthening the muscles out, getting them to relax a little bit, and restoring the natural flexibility in these muscles so it doesn't become an issue later on. And again, just like the other video, always look for symmetry and try to make sure you spend more time on the tighter side of the side that needs more attention. All right, so let's look at a couple of videos. Let's stand here, Deirdre, and you step in there. You're going to face the chair, and you can move in a little bit too if you need to. And bring this leg back a little bit, this leg forward. Good. Very important for the calf stretch to make sure that the foot is in alignment, that it's not in that flat-footed or overpronated position. So she's got a little bit of an arch she's putting in there for me, and now she's going to lean forward a little bit, just at the waist. She's going to engage the Achilles, gastric, and soleus muscles, and get a little stretch there without making the foot pay for it. Now, you can also add a little 3D component to this where we go side to side a little bit. And she's using the hip as a driver to help stretch and mobilize different parts of the Achilles tendon and the calf in this case. All right, she can also just do a little forward and back from here. Again, not sacrificing the foot and overstretching the plantar fascia. And then we can also do a little rotation each way. You can do 5 or 10 in each direction, and then you should just do a couple static holds for 20 to 30 seconds, maybe a few of those. All right, so that's working that. Good, perfect. All right, come around to that side of the chair. And just put your left leg up on there for us. Good. Now in this case, she's going to stretch her hamstrings out a little bit. She's maintaining a good straight spine so she doesn't hurt the low back and those precious discs in the back there. If she leans forward to stretch, she only does it from the hip itself. She's getting a nice stretch through there. Now she can also incorporate a little 3D movement where she rotates a little each way. All right, so she's hitting different fibers, different angles on there. And now she comes back and does a little side to side each way and works it in that direction. Beautiful, good. All right, now bend this knee. Good. And now she's going to stretch hip flexors immediately right into the opposite leg now. So she's pushing here, and she's going to get a little calf stretch there as well at the same time. Same thing here. She can hold static stretches, 20, 30 seconds, repeat those, or she can also now do a little 3D movement back and forth. Slow, engage the tightness, kind of nudge into it, and then come out. And work those ranges. She's always looking for a tight spot. It's looking for asymmetries from side to side. And then she can just go forward and back a little bit. Make sure you don't overarch the spine in this case. You're just trying to get that hip to extend through there. Most people are going to be very tight in this, so go easy. Don't cause any pain in the back. Good. And she can add a little rotation too and work those directions as well. Perfect. And come back. Now she can also do a half kneeling stretch. Put your right knee in there and left knee bent. Good. We can also stretch the hip flexors in this position. So here she's going to engage, she's going to lean forward from the hips, right, and come back. And forward, engage that tightness. Good, this is perfect. You're going to get a little more quad stretch in here as well by the nature of the knee being bent. And then she can also do add a little side-to-side flavor in there as well. And we can work the hip flexors in that way. She'll get a little bit of the tensor fascia, gluteus medius in this as well. And when she goes the other way, she'll get the adductor muscles in the groin. She can do a little rotation at the same time and work that. And she already basically did some of the forward back movement for that sagittal plane motion. Good. And if you want to get really tricky, you can bring this overhead, and she's forward, and now she's elongating everything on this side of the body. Perfect. And come back. Good. And come on up from there, and just let's face forward. And now cross the left leg over the right. Traditional ITB stretch, she's coming down. She can even work that overhead. But she's elongating, ITB, really the muscle and the tendon unit through there. The ITB tendon is too thick and hard to really stretch that much, but we do stretch the muscle and the connection in between there. So she can work that, and we're also going to mobilize that on the foam roller. And come back, good. Stay right there. And now go down here. Let's go this way, facing that way, for your right thigh on there. So you can do it that way, yeah. So now she's going to just roll that ITB out. Good. And when she finds a tight spot, she's going to kind of hold around that area and really make sure that she mobilizes that tissue in there. She can also now add a little flavor to this by rocking in and out and trying to work it as she slides up and down. Yeah. That's going to get a little bit more tissue stretch and mobilization in there. Good. Perfect. And come back up off of that nice and easy. Good. So that's already some excellent stretches to start working everything in there and making sure that you get good elongation and good symmetry in both legs after you run. Thanks.